Hi, and welcome to Data Center Insight. I'm Lauren, the Chief Editor, and I'm back with your roundup of articles you should be reading this week to stay on top of the trends in the industry. So, July is our energy storage theme, so we have some fantastic articles around sodium ion. So we look at the question, can data centers build infrastructure that outlives chips? The industry is facing a fork in the road with the introduction of sodium ion, raising the question, can they outlive chips? There is a Chinese company that have announced a battery that has an operational life spanning 3 decades, which is a stark contrast to the AI chips that go obsolete every 3 years. We capitalize that in the next article and talk about how table salt is replacing data center generators. Gone is diesel, that we've had to have. And now table salt is replacing generators. So these modular sodium ion blocks are capable of backing facilities up for up to 8 hours continuously. We also take a look at the London fire on the railway lines and what that tells us about the future of data center infrastructure. It's a critical warning that traditional climates are vanishing, and that changes the future of data centers. The days of data centers weathering summer spikes and storms are over, and now infrastructure needs to be built and adapted to ignore them. We also take a look at your jargon-free guide to battery and energy storage. Those terms can get complicated, and with the innovations coming fast, as it is a hot topic, we just take a little look and you can have a little refresher on what kind of materials are used and what we're using right now and what we're currently innovating in the industry. And last but not least, 15,000 homes or one data center. It's a hard choice that Steve Reed faces. So Brick Lane is a hot topic with public outcry as planning permission for a high frequency trading data center is being debated. So this data center would need the power that is equivalent to powering 15,000 homes. And in an area where there are 31,000 families on the waiting list for social housing, does it really make sense if it doesn't benefit the community just for the low latency? So we take a look at that issue and the industry's challenge, because if developers continue to treat dense urban neighborhoods rich with history, culture, and community as merely geographic coordinates with low latency, they're going to face a brick wall of public fury, which will be the downfall of their projects. Site selection needs to be more of a thought-out process, and the industry not only needs to stop hiding behind corporate social responsibility jargon, they need to take communities into account. So if they want to build in the community and utilize their land, water, and power, they need to give something back of equal human value, whether that's district heating, for social housing, local grid updates, or genuine public spaces. That's all from me this week. Stay tuned on LinkedIn as we publish more. And if you want to submit an article, please drop me an email, an editorial at datacenterinsight.co.uk. Bye for now.